try to counter this worm. Oh my god. Bonjour, mes amis. It's your boy, Lukael. Welcome back to Clair Obscur Expedition 33. This is episode 28. So in the last episode, we finished the Endless Tower. At least we finished the trials and stages, ending with Painted Love. Painted Love. The painter and the paintress together at last. Defeated them, and then we checked out all the other new bosses that have been added in the thank you update. Didn't beat any of them because they're all pretty difficult, but they all seem feasible. And then we gave another shot to Simon, and we haven't beaten him yet, but maybe today. So I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do today. I do want to try and get to that other ending that I have yet to see, and also maybe we'll jump into the thank you update. I might give a few more shots to Simon and see how that goes, but this is my first time recording after Christmas, so I might be a little bit rusty, but we're gonna try our best. So as always, thank you so much for joining me. Without any further ado, let's jump right back in. Alright, so here we are. Now, after the last episode, I did go back in the game and I adjusted some of the pictos, like some of the luminas. I updated a lot of them. And I also went all around the world map and I collected all the missing pictos that I was missing, which it wasn't that many. It was mostly pictos I hadn't bought from merchants. So like I farmed a little bit of chroma and then I went back to these merchants and bought all the pictos I was missing. Most of them I'm not really using. The main one I had been missing, which I'm going to be using, is Greater Rush, which should be very helpful. You know, we want to be very fast so that these difficult bosses get fewer turns. So if you want to see my updated pictos, I know I'm kind of like hiding them. Rush on Powerful, Quick Break, Greater Powerless, Second Chance, Greater Slow, Confident, Perilous Parry, Shortcut, Energy Master, Charging Burn, Double Burn, Charging Critical, Cheater, Burning Death, Breaking Death. And then for the Luminas, let me show you what's active. This is all that is active on Ciel, all that is active on Lune, all that is active on Verso, Mael, and Monaco. So I think I changed them a little bit. I removed all the healing stuff because it's kind of useless against Simon. And I don't know, I just tried to optimize based on how much Lumina points I had for each, and then like what their strengths are, their weaknesses are. I tried to make it as efficient as I can. It's been like over a week, so I can't really go into much detail about what exactly I've changed, but this should give you a pretty good idea. Hopefully this works a bit better. I did find Claire's hair also, which was in the Flying Manor that I'd missed for Mael. So I do kind of want to give another shot to, well, all of them really, but I guess specifically the Lampmaster, which, you know, last time it was going pretty well. I mean, I just did the one attempt, and then part of it was just kind of figuring out the strategy. And then when I realized he could heal himself, I was like, you know, I was a bit discouraged, but he seems very feasible. And so I want to try and beat it again. Now, I don't have any shields right now because the setup I have is my setup for Simon, which has no shields, no healing. But I feel like it would work pretty well against basically any boss. It's kind of unforgiving because you don't have any shields, but I think it's my setup that gives me the most damage. And so let me try again. So for the Lampmaster, last time, you know, we brought him very low health, and then he fully healed himself by sacrificing one of the 5 lamps. And so my initial thought is, well, does he always do that no matter what once you empty the whole health bar? Or did he only do that because I didn't finish him like in one big shot? So if maybe we can finish him off quickly and he only heals himself if, you know, you give him time. But the more likely outcome is that he just heals himself 5 times and you just have to defeat it 5 times. But he didn't have that much health anyways. And once you know the strategy, he's really not that bad. So I think I want to try again. And we might get him this time. Let's see. You'll turn your little lamps on. Alright. First of all, we're gonna slow him down.
Feel the storm.
And then we'll be closing the lamps for shit, I'm missing 1 AP. That's fine, Ciel can do it. Okay, unfortunately, I don't have enough AP to start with all set now. So I'm just gonna, I guess, hit the lamp and then mark it.
Eyes don't lie.
I could have just saved my AP and done it on the next turn. Top, right, top.
Ready.
Okay, I think that was just top, right, top, right, top, right, right? I have already forgot to pay attention. Top, right, top. Right, top. Aha, there we go. But now I don't have enough points. Alright, let's just do a regular attack. Sustain Almighty, and then we'll hit this idiot with our first Lampmaster Light. Monaco and his Lampmaster Light to me feels like the thing you should build your whole strategy around. Right, no shields, so this can happen.
Overflowing.
Lun still has her auto revive, so we're good, we're good.
A brilliant light.
My cup is full.
Okay, let's see. I might need the shields for this. Okay, we're gonna be playing a... Ah, shit. Right, top, left, top, right.
You saved me.
Right, top, left, top, right.
Ready.
Right, top, left, top. Alright. Okay. And we can Doom. Because he's ready to break. That will debuff him. Now we're all buffed. Now we can start doing some good damage. Alright. Not an Almighty. Shit. Création Void. I feel like I should just keep doing Lampmaster Light so that the next times I use it, it's very powerful. Or I could give us some... maybe I should give some shields to Lun.
Time to bleed.
Now I'm imbalanced. Alright, let's do that Master Light.
A storm is coming.
Okay, so we'll do Elemental Trick. Followed by Genesis.
Meet your reckoning.
Lun can do like 2.6 million now. Not bad at all. Alright, now we're in Twilight. Well, then let me mark it.
No tricks.
Oh, I play immediately. Okay, I'm just gonna skip my turn, I think.
Time to bleed.
Now, I could start with Mighty Strike, and then the next hit will be Lampmaster Light. What I want to be able to do is I want to be able to boost Monaco with Ciel, so that this attack does even more damage.
Ready to evade.
Okay.
Ready to
Ah, the lamps. I think maybe I do need shields for this guy. Let's send in the other two, see what they can do. Ah, but now the lamps are gonna kill me. Alright. I need shields. But to have base shield, I would need to remove like energizing turn. But I'm really gonna miss that extra AP. Let's try again.
Stain them.
Left, right, top, top, right.
Let
Left,
the
right,
ink
top, top,
flow.
right. Left, right, top, top, right. Left, right, top, top, right. Left, right, top, top, right.
I'll do it.
What? I did left, right, top, top, right, didn't I? Oh, shit. Okay. Left. Can I not do it anymore? Oh, you just can't. Fuck it. Let me try that again. This is going much worse than I thought.
Let the ink flow.
Top, right, left, right, left. Top, right, left, right, left. Top, top, right, left, left, right. Son of a bitch. And now I can't slow him. God damn it.
Elements converge.
At least he's ready to break. All four. Nice. Okay, fuck it. Let's start with what Master liked. Then shut these down. Revive. Left, left, top, left, left. Left, left, top, left, left. Did I get it? I didn't hit, I think I didn't hit quite. I didn't quite hit the lamp. Son of a bitch. Of course, he's just gonna dodge now. I should have dodged that one. Right, left, top, left, right. Right, left, top, left, right. Right. Left. Top. Right. Ah, god damn it. Nothing's going according to plan. It's just not going well. Okay, I don't know, I'm just gonna keep boosting this attack, I guess. Let's just keep doing it so that when we hit it in Almighty, it's very powerful. How come Ciel and Monaco's turns are delayed? That's so weird.
That's lucky. I'm ready.
Okay, that was good. 1 million, okay. Turn your lamps on.
So much potential.
Okay, first things first, I gotta slow him down. So, Tsunami. Okay, still gonna do top, top, right, right, left. Top, top, right, right, left. Top. Top. Then attack. Right, right, left.
Watch out, Monoko.
Is it still the same order? So it should be right, right, left. Okay. So we're still good. Let me do a gradient attack. So I can be an almighty.
Sweet taste of battle.
Oh, but wait, Ciel will play next, and Ciel could boost him for his attack. So actually, I'm gonna just attack.
Deck.
Okay, Ciel. Ciel could do Twilight Dance. Let's do Twilight Dance and wait, no, if I do Twilight Dance, I won't have enough for Fortune's Fury. I'm going to mark him. Right. Mark him. Good. Then Fortune's Fury on Monaco.
What you can do.
And then that Master Light. Now that's gonna do a lot of damage. I just wish I could have put it in defenseless, but oh well. Ho ho ho! 13 million. Now if I break him, that's gonna skip his turn. Although sometimes he attacks even if it's not his turn, so just do a regular attack to break him. No longer stunned. Okay, now I have 3. Ooh, okay, now I've got 3 gradient charge. I don't think Ciel's gonna be able to kill him with End Slice though. She hasn't consumed enough Foretell, but we could try. We could just do like an elemental trick followed by, or I could just use Doom to debuff him.
Let us stain them.
Or should I just use her? I feel like he's gonna heal no matter what, even if you bring him to 0.
Meet your
That's more like it.
Ah, shit. Okay, now he gets to play many times in a row. I forgot the fucking lamps.
Here.
No lamps for you. Okay, slow down. Top, left, top, right, left. 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 Okay, now I feel like I should do Doom instead of End Slice. Yeah, let's do Doom. That's gonna stun it and debuff him. I don't think End Slice would do enough damage. Just do Doom. Now he's debuffed. Okay. Oh, he's at 20. I don't have enough for Twilight Dance. Okay, then do all sets so that we're all buffed.
Universe of mayhem.
She's still gonna be in Twilight in the next turn. Now do Mighty Strike so that I can be... Oh, this is gonna kill him. We'll get to see if he heals no matter what. I'll be an Almighty.
So much power.
Now I get to do Landmaster Like. This is gonna kill him. If it doesn't kill him, it means he heals no matter what. And you just have to do this 5 times. Okay, he heals no matter what. And does he get harder in each form? Hopefully not. Man, I can't do anything here. And it's my last turn. What a waste. That's a waste.
No tricks.
At least he's still debuffed.
Elements converge.
I was hoping that maybe this can be a very short fight if you like just do it well, but no, it's always gonna be long. CL plays 3 times in a row. Okay, let's revive Monaco. It's not your turn, buddy. Left, right, right.
Welcome
Left,
back.
right, left, right. Left, right, left. Right. This is 5 AP. I got to wait. Like, 5 AP you need to waste every time just to be able to hit him. Such bullshit. Alright, break him.
Now's my favorite part.
Mighty Strike. Let's keep doing the Landmaster Light. At some point, it's gonna kill him in like 1 hit. Let's see. It's not that much. I just hope he doesn't get more HP with each form. That would really suck. Now I'm not getting AP fast enough. Like, I need Energizing Turn, but it costs 20 points. But then I don't have enough AP to get like my strongest moves like Twilight Dance. I mean, Lune will attack next. I could give her a boost.
Show me what you can do. The storm is coming.
For her Genesis.
Meet your
That's probably the most damage I've done with Lune ever. 5.7 million. Let's make sure he's nice and slowed.
Feel the storm.
There's a violence, yes.
Okay, let's do it again. Wait, no, wrong one. See, it's supposed to always get stronger, but I really think it caps at some point. Someone told me that it keeps getting stronger, but I've tested it out and it doesn't seem like it. Should I just doom again? Ciel is not getting enough AP for all her strongest moves. He's not playing again for a while. Save up your AP. Oh, I'm stupid. I could have just given myself AP with an item.
Elements converge.
Top, right, left, right, top. Top, right, left, right, top. Top, right, left, top, right, left, right, top. That's all my AP. Still can't do much. Okay, let's reapply all set. And then let's give myself some EP for next time. Let's do the same with him. Man, this is gonna be a long fight. We have to do this every time. And you know what? The worst part is he probably gets some new attacks in his final phase, if I have to guess. Alright, so that's 2 down. Yeah, this one's always faster than I think. Oh, he's gonna get new attacks. Yeah. Ah, shit, he's gonna attack another time. Just wasted like 30 minutes. Fuck this. I'm gonna do this guy on stream. It's such a long fight. I don't want to waste my episodes doing that. Should we try Clair again? Clair I actually kind of like because it's all about learning patterns. I don't know. Let's try. Plus I love this song.
Let the ink flow.
Oh, I wonder if I can slow her down even though she's invulnerable.
Let us stain.
Probably not, right? Oh, you can slow her.
likes you.
I just have to learn these patterns.
I'll do it. Look out.
I'm just curious to see how much damage I do when I actually manage to parry her.
Deck.
Okay, so it's not so much that she can only do damage. She still has shell. She's not invincible, but she still has shell. Okay, so... Oh, jeez. I thought maybe her whole gimmick was that you can only damage her with counters, and so they would have accounted for that in her HP. But no, it's just that you need to fully parry her just to get a chance to attack. Because that's when she's not invincible. Oh boy.
I'm back. A storm is coming. A brilliant light.
It's a really nice song though.
I must rage.
She still has shell, that's crazy. And she has no break bar either, you can't break her. Ugh. How come she's already not slowed?
Feel the storm.
My cup is full.
I wonder how much HP she has. That was like a pixel.
A bit of violence, yes.
Wait, what the hell? That only did 13,000? What kind of shield does she have? Maybe the more you parry her, the more like she gets weakened? That's my only hope. I hope it's something like that. Okay. I have to see them more. Yeah, brap, 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 brap. Okay, I was just missing one there.
Take your shot.
Brap, 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 brap. Ah, this one is so delayed. It tricks you. Sure. Yup, 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 and yup. This one is kind of the easiest one, I feel. Yup, 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 yup. She's so fast. Yup, 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 yup. Oh, right, there's another one.
Not impressed.
Ah, I was too slow. I swear I'm not gonna spend this whole episode just doing these bosses. If I can't beat one, we'll just go and do something else.
It likes you.
Pop, pop, pop. I was too early. Pop. 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 Okay.
Oh, really?
Bam. 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 Ah, this one is way faster than it seems. Oh, she got greater shell from this. Okay, okay. Yup. Yup. I was too late. Can't make a single mistake. And she gets so many turns. Yup. 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 Yup.
Overflowing with energy.
These fights are just fucking ridiculous. Today I won a challenge and I got it.
I am filled with murderous rage.
Let's go. That's lucky.
Alright, show me what you got.
Likes
Yup. 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 You just can't make any mistake. Aha!
Full deck.
Wait, did she absorb that? It did like a weird sound. No, she got hit, right? Oh, I got all my AP. Let's try and do some damage.
Let's go.
Though she's taking very little. Build up that end slash. How come she's taking so little damage? I know she has greater shell, but like it shouldn't be that big of a reduction. What the hell? It's like nothing. At least from doing all these counters, we do get a lot of AP for our attacks.
Watch out, Pinocchio.
Shit. Please get rid of this greater shell.
Let the ink flow.
From has been disturbed.
A brilliant light. Let the ink flow. Feel the
Slow down, girl. Is she gonna get red hair at some point? Because she has red hair on the picture on this. Wait, no, no. Am I crazy? Last time she had red hair, right? Did they change it? Maybe I'm crazy. I can't do damage while she's got this shell on. She's taking like no damage. How long is she gonna have it? She gets it from the musical Nevron, so I really can't mess that up. Let's reapply all. Marker. She takes the most damage from the counter.
Deal me in.
Oh shit. All set.
That's lucky.
Come on, do an easy one. Aha! That's not enough damage. How do I get rid of her fucking shell? I could hit her with Doom, with Ciel. That might get rid of it. So then I need to save up on my gradient. Let me give more shields to Lun. Does she just have it forever? Sure seems that way. I should slow her down. I really wish there was a number next to the debuffs and buffs so that you know how long they're gonna have it for, because I can't remember when's the last time I slowed her down. Like, it's very, well, I guess it's not that important that she slowed down, because... Okay, let's do it again.
Feel the storm.
Okay, now I've got my 2. Ciel can do Doom next time. And I'm sure she's got some I haven't seen. This one I'm good. I've seen it. I know it. I'm good with it. Now, can I get that fucking shell away from her with Doom? Oh, she can break. She has just a tiny little bit of break bar, but I'm supposed to fail her break bar when I die. But I guess it's because if she kills me, she's invulnerable to the break, right? Because if she kills me, that means I wasn't able to counter her. If I can't counter her, she's invulnerable. Oh. Okay, let's see if I can actually remove Shell with Doom. Like, it should cancel out. It does. Okay, so now can I do some fucking damage, please? Me boostlen. That's still like no damage. I guess she just has really high defense. It's not even about her shell. That's crazy. Well then, how do you beat her? With burn? Maybe I need to apply a lot of burn? I'm trying to figure out like what the strategy is here. Maybe you have to break her? Maybe breaking her is how you do it.
Your turn to shine.
What if she heals? Look how much damage I've done to her this whole time. What the fuck? There has to be a trick to this. There's got to be like a specific thing you're supposed to do. There's no way. This is not even like a 20th of her HP.
I'll do it. I'm ready.
Maybe I need to bring Mael in here and do some burn. No, because she doesn't take much damage from the burn either. I don't know. I just don't know. There's gotta be a trick to it. Shit, I hit yes. I mean, these are bosses that have been added in the update, and maybe the update gives you like more new tools that you can use or something. I'm gonna leave this stuff behind, and in fact I'm even gonna leave Simon behind for now, because I think if we go and fight Simon, it's kind of going to go the same way. And I don't want to waste another episode with just failed attempts. These super hard bosses I might do on stream. That might be fun, maybe. Okay, I think we've delayed long enough. I'm gonna go back to Lumière, and I want to see the other ending, because I haven't been able to find a good time to do it. A lot of people told me if you reloaded the last save when you finish the game, you won't be able to defeat Renoir again, and I guess you're locked out of the other ending, but I can't remember which save I reloaded. I think maybe I reloaded like a previous one because I wanted to go and defeat that big création again. I guess we'll see. I'll just watch it on YouTube, if not. Back in Lumière. Yeah, so when we first finished the game and watched the first ending, of course a lot of you guys shared your thoughts about both endings in the game and how you felt about just how the game handles the end of the story in general. And it was really fun to discuss it with most of you. Some people, because they addressed the other ending a lot, I wanted to wait until I'd actually seen both, and so I'm very curious to see how the other ending goes, because I find the other ending is kind of... I don't know. I wasn't really that happy with it. We'll give everyone back their canon outfits. And I think I've messed up. Seriously? Seriously? They give you a final save that's after the fucking ending, and you can't go back and choose the other ending. Seriously. I'm gonna say it, this is bad. This is really bad. The whole thing about not being able to make manual saves in this game is a huge flaw, in my opinion. Like, I guess it's the Dark Souls influence, like you can't really save in Dark Souls, but like, there's still, you know, you can still load autosaves. But now, so I'm just locked out of this ending now. I won't get to see it with my characters in it. It's fucking dumb. Like, how are you as the player supposed to know that you're gonna be locked out if it happens like that? People told me in the comments, but they told me after I was done recording this whole thing, so like it was too late for me. So now I just won't get to see it. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, so we're gonna be watching it on YouTube, since the game decided we don't get to see both. So thank you to the Gamers Little Playground account for this video. And to be clear, again, this is the ending I would have chosen. I picked the other one first because I wanted to go with the ending like I wouldn't do first, to keep something for the end where, like, you know, this is what I would do.
Please. Thank you. Stop him from painting.
Don't say that. Please.
Like, is he actively painting?
Please, listen to me. Only you can do this. You can do this, please. Unpaint me. Unpaint me.
You could have just asked that.
Please. I don't want this life.
Stop saying
I
that.
don't want this life. I don't want this life.
I just wanted to live this lifetime together. This lifetime that was stolen from us. Please. Bro. Please.
I don't want this life.
Just give him what he wants. He doesn't want this. But see, he could have just asked for him specifically to be removed without destroying the whole canvas. But is the little Verso spirit actively painting? Like, doesn't he just have to maintain the canvas that already exists? Because he's not bringing new things to life, right? So, like, what does it imply for him to be painting? Okay, so he's just gone.
If you could grow old, would you find a reason to smile?
Alright, so is she going to bring back everyone? Is she gonna bring Gustave back and like everyone in Lumière? And then just stay in here forever? Everyone is at the opera house. Esque! I guess everyone was brought back. Who is that? You didn't bring back like a young Verso, did you? There's Ciel and Lune. Everyone has like a new outfit. Who is this little child? That better not be like a young Verso you brought back. It's Gustave! That's Gustave, right? Wait, is that Gustave? That doesn't look like his hair. Ah, there he is. That must be Pierre. I guess that's... yeah. Sorry, everyone looks the same in this fucking game. There's Gustave. He's just back. Is he back the same? Do they not look like so similar? I guess that's Pierre. Did you bring him back? But it looks like he has white hair now. Or like a gray beard. He looks old. Interesting. I guess I can see why people were saying the male ending is not so much like a good ending. It does feel like the Verso ending is more... like the fact they put this one in black and white, you know? They really want to play up the fake nature of this life that she's living now. Whereas then in the Verso ending, you know, she just goes back home and then it's all in color and the family gets to grieve in the garden. And it's a much more, you know, serene ending, even though it's sad. But there's something like kind of serene and peaceful about it. Here you can tell they're going for more of an unsettling vibe. Like, oh, this is not right. Like, this is weird. But let me go back in the game. So I have a lot of thoughts about both endings. This one especially. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to put it into words. I'm not really the best at putting my thoughts into words, but I can try. So I can see now why people said that this was not really a good ending per se. It was just like a different type of endings. And yeah, when you see it like that, I would say that the one in the garden is the better one. Now, I do feel like this is kind of a disingenuous ending though. And I don't know if you guys will agree with me on that, but I feel like this ending kind of goes against everything this game has been showing us. And you could argue, well, the game has been building up this truth that Maël's life in this canvas is a fake one, that living in a canvas is not the real world. Maël / Alicia here is simply repeating the same mistake that her mother was doing, and you can see she's got the painted eyes, like she is firmly locked in this fake / virtual world. She's got her, you can almost say she's blindfolded by this made up reality because she doesn't want to face her real life. And so her eyes are being covered in pain, just like Aline was, and she is slowly succumbing to this corruption of this idyllic dream life that she created for herself. And that's a valid, you know, that's a valid outcome for this story. But I do feel like it's kind of disingenuous. First of all, it focuses almost solely on Maël's perspective. Like, I guess what it comes down to is like most of this game story is about Verso and Maël. They're really the two main characters, and this is represented by both endings being either one's choice. But for me, like they're not the more interesting characters in this story. I was kind of more interested by Lune and Ciel, to be honest. Like I think Verso and Maël are both great characters, but I was more invested in the plight and the quest and the dreams and aspiration and the hopes of Ciel and Lune, because to me they, along with Gustave, you know, they represent the Lumière perspective of this conflict. This whole story started as the people of Lumière are dying, falling prey to this gommage that they can't explain, this curse that's afflicted their city for a century, and they are desperately fighting back, trying to find a way to stop it so that they can live in peace. This is the perspective that the game starts you with, right? This is the story, this is the whole setup, and for most of the game, that's your, you know, that's your perspective. You're fighting as a citizen of Lumière. And then as this story gets revealed, it's like, oh, actually, we're inside of a canvas, and it's all about these painters and Aline, like this paintress that's been killing us. It's actually not her, it's Renoir, and it's all about this family thing. It's like, it's a very kind of unique twist on this formula. My problem with that is that it kind of shifts the whole perspective of the story to now, well, it's not really about the people of Lumière anymore. It's mostly about just Verso and Maël. And now the whole fate of the world is in their hands, and it's about how they see this world. Like, who is right? You've got Verso, who's been forcefully brought to life. He is a facsimile of an existing person he's never met. So he has to live with the knowledge that he's like a clone, pretty much, a copy, and that his entire existence is just fake. At least to him, it is. And he doesn't want this whole canvas to exist. Regardless if that means the lives of the people inside, he's ready to throw it all away, either just to end his own suffering, or because he has inherited the feelings of love for his mother from the real Verso, and he doesn't want his mother to suffer, or the rest of his family. Like, he still has the feelings of Verso for his family, and so he doesn't want them to suffer. He doesn't really care that much about the rest of Lumière or of the canvas, it seems. So there's that, and then there's also he wants an end to his real life. Now, My answer to that is, why don't you just ask Maëlle to put an end to you specifically? You know, we saw she was able to do it to the fake Alicia, the painted Alicia. She has the power to end the life of these painted versions. So he could have just asked Maëlle to do that to him. Now, what you may say to that is, well, she might refuse. Like, she might not want to see him disappear, because as we saw in this ending, she actually brings him back, even though he was begging on his deathbed, please let me go, erase me, like I don't want this life anymore. And then she brings him back. That's really, really messed up from Maëlle, but I guess that's how they illustrate the fact that she is staying in the canvas for the wrong reason. You know, she's staying here not just to avoid her own life, not just to escape her, like, the pain from her burnings. Like, no, she's very much doing the same that Aline was. She's holding on to Verso specifically, not wanting her brother to disappear. And to me, that really highlights how this idea that a single person, a single individual would have so much power as a creator in their own world is just completely wrong, completely unethical. And in that way, you could say, well, none of these canvases should exist. These painters should not be creating these worlds, because, especially not if you're living inside, because then you're just the almighty god. You get to choose, and the people lose all free will. He didn't ask to be here, and she just brings him back, so it's totally fucked up. Even if Lune and Ciel tell her, like, Maëlle, are you sure this is right? Like, you probably shouldn't do that. If she goes, you know, if she's grown cold enough to their plight, she could just say, I don't care, I'm gonna do it anyway. She could even rewire their brain, you know, their personality, so that they don't argue against her, so that she can really be in full control. And I guess the whole unsettling vibe of this ending, that's kind of what it's trying to show, is that, well, if she gets what she wants, she's gonna grow into this kind of cold, not cold, but almost tyrannical ruler of this world. But if things hadn't gone the way that they do, where you have to go to Lumière, you defeat Renoir, and then Verso jumps in the portal, and they have to face each other and make like a kind of a very quick decision, a very hot-headed decision. If they had just sat down and talked about it, they could have maybe, you know, here's me saying, if you just talk about it, if you just talk things out, there wouldn't need to be a story. And I understand that's not really that interesting, but like, if she just talked to her father, you know, instead of fighting, you guys maybe could have come to some kind of agreement, some kind of compromise. Same thing with Verso. If you guys talk together, like, if he really takes time to explain his feelings, like, look, I really don't want to exist here. I think it's kind of messed up if you're forcing me. Can I please ask this of you? Like, erase me. You can keep the rest of the canvas if you want to live here. That's fine. Like, I want the other people to survive. Just erase me. And sure, she might cry and like she might be sad about it at first, but you would hope. Like, we've known her to be a fairly reasonable person, even though she's just a teenager. But I mean, again, she's lived multiple lifetimes, so she should have the maturity of an adult. But anyways, let's say she's just a teenager. She's been shown to be, you know, a good person, a fairly reasonable person. If they took the time to talk about it, I'm sure they could have come to some kind of compromise. But then you don't have a conflict, and then you don't have a game, so, you know, I understand why they don't go that way necessarily. But so anyways, you've got the whole Verso perspective, and then you've got this whole Maëlle perspective. I've lost my original point. What I was trying to say this whole time, and why I call this ending disingenuous, it's hard to put into words, but it kind of dismisses the whole perspective of the people of Lumière in favor of Maëlle's very closed perspective. And it kind of paints this whole world, you know, by putting it in black and white and showing that the people are there, but they don't really seem, I mean, they're happy, but they just seem like not spectators, but secondary characters, and it feels wrong. I don't know, at times this game feels very at odds with its own message, with its own storytelling, and I think that carries to a lot of players. Because some people in my comments were arguing, well, the canvas should not exist because this life is fake, these people are fake, like it doesn't really matter if they disappear because the only real people are the painters. It's like, well, what do you qualify as real? You know, what's your definition of real? My argument against all these people is, all the people in the canvas, their lives matter just as much as the painters. Why wouldn't they? And I find it weird that anyone would disagree with that, because when you started this game, that's the perspective you're given. You're playing as Gustave, you're playing as the citizens of Lumière. You get to see how they're suffering, you get to see how it affects their romantic relationships, it affects whether they're going to have children or not. They have to make very difficult choices regarding their children, how long their children are going to live. Like, as you get to know, especially Ciel and Lune, you hear about their relationship with their parents, Ciel's very tragic story with her husband, with her stillborn child. All these stories, do these not matter? Like, are these people not real to you? So every time someone in my comments would argue, oh, the Verso ending is the only way that the Descendre family will be at peace, I want to say, who gives a shit about the Descendre family when there's thousands of other families in the canvas suffering? And you could say, well, they wouldn't exist if it wasn't for the painters. Like, yeah, true. Maybe you shouldn't have brought this canvas to life, but it's there now. Like, it's too late to wonder about that. You've brought them to life. Now you have a responsibility to let them live, There's a lot of parallels you can draw between creating the canvas and the people inside and just the act of having children, right? Because when you have children, they don't ask to be born. And I know this is getting into like some deeper stuff, and I don't want to get into like a pro-life or, any of that kind of discussion, but basically, is it a responsible thing for the painters to create a canvas? No, not really. But does that mean that they should then destroy it? Not really, because it's too late. You've already created these people, so now they have a right to live, in my book. And I really feel like the people in the canvas, their life has just as much meaning as the people in the real world. And there's so many things I want to talk about, and I've had some really interesting conversations in the comments with people, especially in the episode where we watched the first ending. So thank you to everyone who left some comments and took time to kind of discuss this stuff with me, because it's very, very interesting. Like, the main point of contention seems to be this idea that Maëlle is making a mistake by choosing to stay in the canvas, and that Renoir is right to want to pull her out because she's doing something that's bad for herself. And like, a lot of people were drawing a parallel to like, oh, what if your child was doing hard drugs and they were eventually going to die from that? And it's like, well, it's an interesting parallel, but I don't think it really applies here. And I think it's mostly the fact that by saving the canvas, Maëlle is saving not only herself, but also everyone else in the canvas, I'm really not doing a good job of putting all my thoughts into words. It's much easier when I'm like answering people's comments, but there's a real element of free will at play here. When people would say Maëlle is wrong to stay in the canvas, I'm like, well, it's her choice. Like, she has free will, she gets to make a choice whether to stay in the canvas or not, and she's doing it with the full knowledge that it's going to mean her death eventually. And then you could say, well, Renoir is trying to save her life, by bringing her back to the real world, then she gets to live. It's like, well, she's living while she's in here. Why is it any worse to die in the canvas than it is to die in the real world? You could say maybe her life would be longer, but that's still her choice. If she'd rather have a shorter life, but that's in this world, why is she not allowed to do that? And that's just talking about Maëlle. That's not even taking into account the thousands of other people that get to live their lives if the canvas is not destroyed, which to me, their lives outweigh the Descendre family drama by a lot. Even if you say, oh, the little Verso spirit is suffering, it's like, okay, well, that's still just one person. What about the thousands of people who die if that little spirit is not suffering? Like, yeah, you could say that's a bit cruel and heartless, but I mean, like, how many lives does it take to outweigh a single person's suffering? It's the trolley problem. Where I find this Maëlle ending disingenuous is that it's making a real effort at painting this life that she's living as very fake. But everything we've seen from the perspective of the people in Lumière show that their lives are very real, very rich, very human. And I don't like this vibe that's trying to say like, oh yeah, everyone's back, but who cares? It's all, this is wrong, this is fake, this is messed up. It's like, no, it's not. Like, maybe Maëlle's specific perspective is, but what about Gustave's perspective? What about Ciel, who's finally reunited with her husband? What about Lune, who maybe gets to see her parents again? Like, I'm not sure who exactly was brought back, but like, it focuses too much on Maëlle and not enough on all the other people who we fought to bring back. What about their lives that are finally restored? I was fighting for them. I wanted to see them be happy. And it kind of brushes it aside. That's what I don't like. And like, I don't know what the deal is with her bringing Verso back, and he's looking kind of old now, and it's like he's kind of this prisoner of this life. I'm not sure what they're doing here, and it seems a bit out of character for Maël. I don't know, like when she's saying, oh, our time was cut short, it's like, does this Maël not recognize that this is not the real Verso? I guess you could say in her grief, she's blinded to the truth, and she's like holding on to this copy of her brother because she misses him so much, but even she must realize it's not Verso. You know, it just looks like him and it sounds like him, and maybe his personality is similar, but it's not him. He's dead. Like, she just has to let him go, but I guess, you know, that's the whole point, is she's not letting him go. And that's where this is all wrong. It's like, well, fair enough. What both these endings feel like to me, and it's something that a lot of games do, right? You'll have kind of like ending A, ending B, and both are okay, but they're kind of not that satisfying. And then there's like a secret true ending. You know, a lot of games do that. And the way these endings are done, especially because of what Clair tells you in the tower when you're done finishing all the trials, because she kind of makes an argument for both, right? She's like, don't let dad tell you. She's like, don't let father tell you what to do, but also don't, you know, don't be stuck in the canvas. She's kind of making a case for some kind of in-between ending, and it feels like that's what they're building up to, this like true ending that's an actual, you know, reasonable compromise that makes everyone happy. So it's really a shame that this third kind of in-between ending does not exist. I don't know, like I feel like the way these endings are done, no one's really going to be satisfied with them. And I'm not saying this game should have a happy ending. I don't think every story should have a happy ending. You know, it's fine for an ending to be either bittersweet or just sad even. But just from a narrative standpoint, they're not very satisfying. Maybe it's because they're very short. Maybe it's because they only address 2 of the many characters in your party. I don't know. I would love to know, like, were you guys satisfied with the endings? If you went with the Verso ending, were you happy with it? If you went with the Maël ending, were you happy with it? I do think it's a testament to some great writing that, from what I've read at least in my own comments, half the people seem to be vouching for the Maël ending, and like the other half of people were vouching for the Verso ending. So when you're getting people to argue about which one is best, well, that's a sign that you made a good point for both, I guess. Interestingly enough, a lot of parents, you know, people who have actual children, were kind of siding with Renoir and understanding Verso more. And then the people who maybe live with some kind of disability or like chronic pain or illness, kind of like Maël does, they were arguing for the Maël ending. They were like, well, if I had a choice of living in this life where I don't have to deal with this pain like she does, I totally would. You know, they can understand her perspective. And then people with children are like, well, I would also, you know, give my own life to pull my child out of this canvas if I could, even if it meant other people had to suffer for it. So, you know, there's definitely different sides to this. Yeah. I don't know. It's a shame that this game doesn't have like a third ending that kind of satisfies both. Like, if you could write your own third ending, what would it be? I would really like to know. Let me know in the comments. Like, if you could make up your own third ending, how would you write it? I think for me, the best ending is these 2 characters who kind of take this narrative hostage past the halfway point of this game. For them to kind of just set aside their differences and get over their own issues for the good of everyone, for the good of all the other people in the canvas, who, again, to me, their lives far outweigh the drama between the Descendre family. So allow Verso to rest. Maël gets out of the canvas. She takes the canvas and locks it away somewhere so that the people inside get to finally live in peace, you know? That's the ending I want. I want an ending where the people in the canvas get to live peacefully, and then just get the fucking painters out of here. We don't want to deal with them anymore. Just let Lune and Ciel and Gustave and Monaco and Esky, let them have their life. That would be my third ending, but it's going to have to remain as a headcanon, I suppose. So sorry if this is a very, very long video of mostly me rambling about this, but you know, I find this stuff very, very interesting, and I like to talk about it, and I would love to discuss it some more with you in the comments. And I would add just one more thing, and it's about Verso. You know, a lot of people feel bad for Verso. It's like, oh, poor Verso. He's been stuck in this canvas, and like, he can't grow old, and he has to know that he's a copy. And like, yeah, part of me does feel bad for Verso, but part of me also kind of feels like he's kind of a massive piece of shit. Can I just say? And you know, him being an asshole does not make him a bad character. I think having flawed characters is often what makes them very, very interesting. So, like the Verso defenders out there, don't jump at my throat. I think he's a very well-written character, but I really don't have that much sympathy for him. This is a guy that, first of all, again, let Gustave die on purpose, specifically to emotionally manipulate Maëlle, because he knew that if Gustave was alive, she would refuse to help him destroy the whole canvas. So he did that specifically to manipulate her, and then came into this group under false pretenses, withholding the truth about who he was, about who the paintress was, about the true nature of the canvas, did not tell them any of this crucial information, pretending to help them the whole time knowing that his ultimate goal was to destroy the canvas, so actively working against them because their goal was, of course, to save everyone. He was trying to destroy everyone. And during this time, you get to befriend, even enter a romantic like relationship with both Ciel and Lune. I guess with Ciel it's more like a casual fling, but at least with Lune, you get to sleep with them, you get to earn their trust all the time, lying to them, hiding stuff from them, actively working for their demise, their destruction, the death of their entire family and friends. And then when it finally comes out, he's like, well, I'm sorry. Like, I just, you know, I'm really sad. I don't like my own life. I felt bad for my mother. I wanted to put an end to it all. And against all odds, they're like, all right, we'll forgive you this one time, you piece of shit, because you're going to help us actually save everyone this time. And he's like, all right, I'm sorry. I won't do it again. I'm gonna help you. And then when it's actually time, what does he do? He fucking tries to destroy the canvas again. So not only did he betray them once, he betrays them twice. Like the sheer fact that they actually somehow forgave him, kind of, and gave him a second chance, and like he was supposed to help them bring their friends and their families back, and then when it came down to it, he just destroyed the whole canvas instead. Like, that is some peak villainous shit. He's a real villain to me. Like, he's a liar, he's a traitor, he's a mass murderer, he's fucking selfish. He's absolutely despicable, and the worst part is I still, you know, I still kind of relate to him. I can still understand his reasoning, and that's why he's a great character. You know, even though he's doing all these horrible things, you can still understand why he's doing it. So Verso, you fucking suck. I hate you. But also, you're a good character. Thank you for coming to my hour-long Clair Obscur TED Talk. This was my thoughts about the endings of this game, and I'm sure there's more to be said. I'm probably forgetting a bunch of stuff. And I'm not really the best at putting my thoughts into words. Again, I'm sorry. Second language. I'm sure I'll think of some more stuff, and we can talk about it some more in the comments. So, but for now, I guess I'm gonna start the thank you update. Maybe it's going to provide us with some kind of uplifting conclusion to this story. I'm not sure what's in there. It might just all be for fun, but let's see. Also, I realized the pacing of my playthrough has been kind of weird. I probably didn't do things in the best order. Like, I probably should have just watched both endings, you know, right away, and then done all the extra content. Looking back, I maybe didn't do this in the best possible way. Plus, I didn't know there was going to be a thank you update, so... but it is what it is. Verso's drafts. I don't know what to expect in here. I guess this is where Child Verso was practicing his creations, his drafts, or we're gonna see like some early versions of characters, maybe like an early SK or something like that. I also don't know what level I'm expected to be at here. This is meant for the... Hey, what's this?
An advantage.
Oh. This is meant for the end game, but how far into the end game? Like, am I too powerful at this point? We might need to readjust the modifiers, but we'll see. Ooh. Verso's draft. I'm expecting some new costumes, maybe some new enemies, or like some new bosses. Maybe some new weapons and pictos and all that stuff.
Very We're in one of the deepest layers of the canvas.
Oh, last time I was here, I was but a small esquier.
Really? Maybe this is where Esquier was created. Plus, we're gonna get some new music. Oh, look, you can see
Where are
Esquier
we?
flying around.
Verso mentioned this place, but he never showed it to me.
It was his private hideout when he wanted to escape.
Yeah. No sisters allowed.
Oh, well, shit, we shouldn't be coming in here now. This feels a bit wrong to be sneaking in his private stuff. I mean, I guess he's long gone, so it doesn't really matter. But still, you should respect people's privacy even after they're dead, I think. But, alright. Oh, look how happy it is. We've got big lollipops, Esquier faces, Esquier statues, balloons. And is that multiple Esquiers flying around? Oh, look, this is a different flag. Ah, it's a little Esquier drawing with a dog. I guess that's before Monaco was like a open playground. Before Monaco was a guest role and when he was just a dog. Huh. It's so happy. Is everything gonna want to fight me here? Oh, it's I thought this was an enemy, but it's a Grandis. Hello. Oh, no, it's an enemy. Oh, it's so happy. Like it's like a guest role with little punching gloves. It's just a little smiley face on the thing. It's got it's a little brush head, and it's standing on wheels made of feet. Huh. And then we've got a big Grandis with like a kind of candy, with kind of like a cotton candy beard, candy head, and big lollipops. I feel like I'm gonna one-shot these.
Well, well.
Okay, not quite. They're actually pretty strong.
That's lucky.
Might be worth maybe multiplying their HP by like 5.
A storm is coming. Feel the storm. Ready.
They haven't even gotten to attack yet.
So much power.
Double third. Every third hit of a skill deals double damage. And we're getting new Pictos too. That's gonna help us against these fucking bosses in the tower. Longer break. The breaks last one more turn, but the target can be broken twice. Huh. Interesting. But at least they might give us some good stats. Okay, I think I'm definitely too strong for these guys, so let me multiply their HP. So many SK statues. It really shows that SK must be pretty much the oldest creation in this whole canvas, right? Let's do ×5. I guess these are not real SKs, they're just SK ghosts. We got a big SK head over there. What are you? Oh, it's like a Francois. It's a Francois on like a gustral body. That's kind of creepy. Maybe young Verso was just kind of messed up.
Here we go. Feel the storm.
I shouldn't slow them down because I'm not gonna get to see what they can do. Very epic music.
Elements converge. Watch out, Minoko.
Lies to attack. Frank Tal. Oh, he's doing like a little rainbow thing. Very long attack.
Time to strike.
Okay.
Full deck.
Let's do another Twilight Dance.
The storm is coming.
Very epic music for like a kind of basic enemy.
Prana is flowing. Meet your
Dead. SOS Healing Tint. Consume a healing tint when falling below 50% health. That's good. That's good. I mean, you can definitely get the vibe that a child created this place. It's very idyllic, but you must have been very, very, very young. Because you start creating kind of edgy stuff, like not that old, at maybe like 7, 8, you start doing kind of like cool stuff, at least what you think is cool. This is very, very like, I don't know, 3, 4-year-old coded. Can you really create a canvas this young? Like, how young are the painters when they make their first canvas?
an alarming amount of sweets here.
Yeah, he really likes sweets.
What's wrong with that?
You would say that. Oh, you can break those.
What have we here?
Huh. Alright, you know what? I haven't really played with Verso and Mile in a while, so let's bring them on board. Ugh. Ah, it's got little googly eyes. Little unicorn head. Oh, it can't move because it's on a it's on a mat. Hmm.
Lost chance. I can do it. Prepare for annihilation.
Flying candy. Barbasusette. That's the name. Launches rainbows. Of course it does. Applies Barbapapa. Wait, is it an actual status effect? What does that do? Alright, this goes through shields. Oh, they all have shields.
I'll manage.
Hang on. I mean, it doesn't matter what I do. Oh, going through shields with shot is actually not that great. Because shots is the best way to break shields, and now I can't do it. Oh well.
Your turn to shine.
Lukael charges.
Minoko, parry!
Oh, his hands are covered in Barbapapa. For each Barbapapa stack, the next instance of damage dealt with a skill or an attack is reduced to 1. Oh, it makes you kind of harmless. Interesting. Barbapapa is the French word for cotton candy, by the way. I guess that's kind of obvious, but... So the next instance is gonna do 1. Oh. What about if I do a shot? I guess it has to be with your weapon. Wait, it still did a lot of damage. Did I misunderstand what it's actually doing?
Not giving up. Last chance. Not giving up.
do a little stand-all.
I'll manage. Coming.
Attacks with its lollipops. Ow. Candy applies shields. Oh, to everyone. Okay, I really should have destroyed those. Okay. They're actually pretty strong. Take those shields away. The girls will take care of it. It's okay.
Feel the storm.
Oh, that hits both.
The expedition's not over.
Yikes. Let's start by breaking this guy.
A storm is coming.
Oh, attacking it gave me Barba Papa. Next instance of damage with a skill or an attack. Okay, it's only with a skill or an attack. So not shots.
A brilliant light.
Maybe the 5 times more HP is a bit much. Oh, you get Barba Papa just from hitting it. I see.
Full deck. The stars judged you.
Isn't it supposed to do 1? Okay, no, because she doesn't have... I guess she doesn't have Barba Papa. I don't know. I'm confused. So what if I do Genesis? It's gonna do like 1, 1, 3 times? 1, 1, 1. Okay, and then... Okay. But then... How come she still has it on her hands? Okay, it's gone. Sorry, I'm trying to understand.
Reckoning.
Damage share. 50% of damage taken is redirected to other allies, if possible. Interesting. Interesting pick, though. I could see some use for that, sure. What a happy place. Are we gonna meet like actual characters here who want to talk to us and not just kill us? I want to say, why was little Verso creating such messed up things? But when you look at his family, I guess it's kind of understandable that he was a little messed up. His whole family's messed up. Okay, it goes... Wait, something on the right. Is that... Ooh, what is this? Esquion for ciel. Esquion like esquier? What are we talking about? Where is it? Esquion. 4,000. Can't enter Twilight. That's bad. On turn start, if Moon and Sun charges are balanced, deal 100% more damage and apply double foretell. If the charges are balanced. Okay, I mean that happens, but it's gonna be kind of rare. On turn start, remove all Sun and Moon charges. Then randomly gain 1 or... Oh. Okay. Base attack adds 1 Sun charge. Using a tint adds 1 Moon charge. So basically, you often get a chance to do 100% more damage, but I feel like her Twilight often gives her like 200%, so... Which I guess is what this is, but... It seems like a lot to keep in mind while fighting. I already have enough to keep in mind with her, so I'm gonna stay with Martenon, but it's an interesting weapon. Maybe we'll try it at some point. Yup. 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 I was gonna say they're Esquier faces, but no, they're Francois faces. Where did he get this idea of Francois? Like, is that based on anyone he knows? Is that a mime? Oh, it's a mime. Ho ho! A mime with a Gastral mask and glasses? Oh, it's been a while. Is that gonna be a different mime? Maybe it has new attacks. Oh. Damn shields.
Time to bleed.
Am I gonna get this head for one of the characters? Like a pink beret and some pink hair and like glasses? I wonder. Only one way to find out.
Lost chance. The dance begins. Witness the flames.
Let's carve a path.
Oh, this guy's gonna have a lot of health because of the ×5. Should probably bring that back to 1.
What lucky feet.
Then again, we need to break that before doing most damage.
Last chance. I can do it. Witness the flames.
I'm expecting like a new move, but maybe not. Just keep doing this, I guess. You could break it. Breakpoint.
My cup is full. Let's carve a path.
That's more like it.
I can do it. Witness the flames. Not giving up.
199 burn.
Last chance.
Sweet taste of battle.
Is there gonna be a mime for every character to get a new costume? Baguette arrow. Oh, we get a weapon, and it's Monaco's baguette outfit. They finally added one. Ah, that makes so much sense. He was the only character who didn't have the baguette outfit. Now he finally gets one. Yay! It's weird that they didn't give him one in the base game, but better late than never. Even gets the little, oh my god, the little puff of hair on each side. Oh, he's gonna have like a bunch of bread in his backpack. He's got the little glasses, the little beret. I guess everyone should be in the baguette outfit, huh? For this. Let's be silly. Let's be silly. This is a silly place. I guess she doesn't have a baguette head. Huh. And then what's the weapon? Baguette Taro. Critical hits apply burn. Almighty Mass gives 50% increased damage cumulative. And doubles enemies burn. Almighty Mass skills consume up to 100 burn to deal 2% more damage per burn consumed. Oh. Huh. If you pair him with Mael, that could do a lot of damage. Huh. Let's try that. Well then, let's get Verso out of here and let's get Lyn. Oh, that's so cool that he finally gets his outfit. I'm happy. Yay. And it keeps going. Yoop. Ooh, I see a lamp there. You know, I'm kind of traumatized by lamp. Oh no, this is where I came from. Right? Candy.
Great.
Chroma. Got like little mushrooms on the ground. Little lanterns.
An advantage.
Alternating critical. On critical hit, 100% increased damage of the next non... Wait, what? 100% increased damage of the next non-critical hit. Huh? So if you do a crit, then your next non-crit does more damage? Is that what that means? That's weird. Like, it's wild that a child would have the power to create stuff like this, and clearly they would be way too young for the responsibility that comes with, you know, creating sentient beings with free will, but how awesome would it be when you were a kid to be able to create this for real? Okay, we'll reduce the challenge to like ×2. I feel like ×5 is a bit much. And let's keep exploring. This goes down. And then what about you guys? Look at all the bread in his backpack. Bread for sale. Look at that, a bunch of baguette. And his weapon is just like a steel baguette on fire. Huh. But now we don't start in Almighty, so that's fine.
Violence.
A storm is coming. Let the ink flow. Feel the storm.
Lost chance. This will hurt. Witness the flame.
Pairing this amount of burn with not SK, Monaco's weapon will do a ton of damage. Candy apply shields. More candy. Alright. Candy apply shields. That's fine. That's what Lyn is here for. Look at all this. Okay, let's break these candy. Oh, you can't. Can you not break them? Oh, I really thought you could break them. Oh.
What lovely feet.
Well then, let's just go in Almighty Mask. This is now the main function of this gradient attack, is you get to be in Almighty. Tremor. No more shields.
I'm not giving up.
This is gonna be way too much damage. I must break you.
Violence.
Now this 386. So how much damage would that do then? If it does 2% more damage per burn, so like 600, like 700% more damage, right? That's what the weapon does on Almighty Cast. I mean, given this is a weak Letmaster, how much was that? 2.7 million. Shouldn't it be even more? Consume. Oh, okay. It's only up to 100, so it can never be. Okay, it's not infinite. I guess that's fair. I thought maybe it was gonna be even more. Gives 50% increased damage cumulative and doubles enemies' burn. And then you can consume up to 100, so maximum 200%. I guess it's still worth using. So what else do we have here?
What have we?
Oh wow, another energy tin shard. So we can upgrade our items even more in the update. And then what's down here? Maybe I'm killing these guys a bit too fast, but you know. I've got enough fighting left to do in the tower. I'm more curious about maybe any cutscenes we might get. You're all alone by yourself, handsome.
Elements converge.
I can do it. Last chance. Diary.
More candy. Ooh, it keeps going. Wait, let's see what else we have. Tons of candies. Color of Lumina. And this goes around. Okay, this goes down there. Let's see what's over here in this little secret tunnel. How magical. Oh, is this some actual... Oh, some actual platforming here. To not fall down there? Oh. Ooh. Thank you, Eskier. Oh. Some new hair for Lun. I love that they're adding more outfits. That's the best. Double bun. Huh. It's kind of giving like card capture Sakura. Should I just go down there? Let's go around. Dee-dee-dee-dum, dee-dee-dum, dee-dee-dee-dum, dee-dee-dum, dee-dee-dee-dee-dum. What is... Oh, we've got a music change. What is happening here? We've got Gestrol. Is that where the Gestrolls go when they die? Maybe after they go to the Lust River, they end up here. Oh, wow. I can't wait to ride again. I'm taking the next spot. Half-baked Gestrol. How many times have you done it already? I stopped counting after 3 million. Oh. Jesus. Okay, yeah, that's a lot. Clearly been here for a very long time. Okay, this is the enemy we could see from up there. I think. Are you like a strong one? Are you a special guy? Oh, he's got an angry face. Chromatic machine à pied. Machine à pied, it's like a foot machine. Okay, this one might be a bit more difficult. This one is like a boss. She's always gonna be covered in blood because of Last Chance. Ugh. Attacks the whole party, huh?
A brilliant light. Let's finish this.
I might kill it before it has time to kill me. If not, then the backup crew will finish it off, I guess.
Overflowing with energy.
It's got a sizable amount of HP.
Let the ink flow. Feel the storm.
Break you, so you don't get to play.
There is a violence, yes.
Canaro. Oh. Canaro. I think they're kind of realizing that Monaco got the short end of the stick in the main game. Like, he didn't have that many outfits or weapons, so they're giving him more. 3 aim shots move the bestial wheel 1 step forward. That's good. 25% increased damage per mask change this turn. Pre-aim shots deal double damage while in Almighty Mask. 25%. That's interesting. Gives you more control of the bestial wheel, but it's kind of rare that you're really gonna have. Well, I mean, you could give him the Picto that has a chance to give you more AP on free shots, and then you could do like a lot of free shots. And then just do whatever attack. Because if there's no limit, you could do a lot potentially, but most of your strong skills need some AP left for you to be able to use this bonus. So it's a very interesting modifier. I could see some builds like built around this. Interesting. I only got to see one attack of this enemy. Maybe I killed it too quickly. I guess times 2 HP is not really enough. I should stick to times 5. Monsieur Frappe. My name's Monsieur Frappe. Frappe is like punching, hitting. You. Are you a worm? Is that a question? The worm here is you. Good. I offer you a challenge. If you counter my attacks, you win. Only if you do it 3 times, otherwise that would be far too simple. Sure, why not? I don't even need a reward. I'll do it for pride only. Try to counter this worm. Oh my god. They really took the meme. They really took the memes to the next level. It's like, haha, very funny.
I'm ready.
How about this? Okay, how are you supposed to know? How are you supposed to know? Isn't this fun? Is it always the same? How? How are you supposed to know? Didn't think you'd disappoint me that way. He doesn't even do the same animation twice. Like, he has different timings, so you just don't have any way to know when he's gonna attack. You just have to take a guess. Okay, this is stupid, but I mean, surely eventually some of the animations will be the same, right? Right?
Not today.
How about that? Great, great. How about this? Okay, so maybe it's about what he says. Maybe when he says, how about this, then it's kind of a short one. You'll never see it coming. Surely you can do better. Let me show you something new. I almost had it. I was just a bit early.
Try me.
Yeah, test of your reflexes was kind of fast, right? Son of a bitch. Isn't this fun? Not really. Try to counter this worm. Oh, you're having a great time? Such bullshit.
Look out!
Oh, it's always a different one. Okay, so it doesn't have to do with his... what he says. Alright, that's one. Great, great. Ah, that's two. How brush-tastic. Show it to me one more time. You'll never see it coming. Oh, I almost had it. I was just a tiny bit early.
Your turn to shine.
He does this and then it's like a little swirl. Yeah, I need my second life for this.
Brilliant light.
I just need to do it one more time. It's kind of a gamble. Basically, it's a gamble. You have to take a chance. You have to be like, maybe here? You have to call him on his bluff. Again, I was early. I'm really feeling it. These are all just references. I'm really feeling it. Ah, you bitch. No, it wasn't that bad. I hope there's a reward for this. Impressive! You could see through my blows. You're pretty good. Feint. Start each turn with 4 Barbapapa stacks. Every 5th hit with a skill deals 600% damage. As the only respectable one around here, let me give you something. Now go. Let your legend come to life. Wait. 4 Barbapapa stacks. Every 5th hit with a skill deals 600% more damage. So this would only work on skills that have multiple hits, like Elemental Genesis, Versos, like attack that does a lot of hits. But most of the skills that have multiple hits, it's never the case where like the final hit is very, very strong. You know, usually each hit is kind of the same amount of damage. So you lose the first 4 hits, and then the 5th one does 600% more, which like is more, but not by that much than if you'd hit the whole move. So I don't know, am I miscalculating this in my head? I feel like it's not that good. But I think it's very funny that they put this in. They really took the meme to the next level. Hello. I'm storing a lot of candy here. Then I can trade ride tickets against candy. Okay, well I guess I could break these, but I'm not going to. Hello. I'm too tall to enter the ride. But seeing the others having fun brings me just as much joy. That's wonderful. That's the spirit. I want to have fun forever with my friends here. See? These people are in the canvas too. They deserve to live. These little guest roles. Oh, hello. Why do you have Verso's hair? Oh, look, it's like an angry Eske. It's like a ooh. Very, very cool guest role. Because he has his hair. I really don't like standing in line. You're right, standing in line is boring. That seems necessary if you want to enter the ride. Go and queue then. I will not share my secret with you. Okay. Oh, you think so too? Nobody likes queuing. It's been so long since I've met someone who thinks like me. What's the drawing? It's like Godzilla versus the prisoner from Outer Wilds. One day I will make it so nobody ever has to queue anywhere anymore. That sounds kind of sinister. But for now, I will share my secret ticket with you, so you can skip the line and enjoy the ride as much as you want. Where did you get this? I was born with it, I think? Don't really remember. This picture. Oh, and if you ride without dying... Without dying? I will give you something to make you look cooler. So who wants to ride? What do you mean without dying? Who's dying? Verso, you go first. This is your thing. I guess it's some kind of minigame. You having fun, Verso? You asshole. A wave of nostalgia engulfs Verso. For a ride he never truly rode. The cool guest role offers you a reward for your bravery. Wait, was I supposed to die? Oh, it's like an esky outfit. Or Gustav too. Well, well, well. Esky? Oh, wow. Yeah, actually... Oh no, he has no shoes on. Everyone's gonna be barefoot. I don't like that. This outfit actually looks pretty good on like a human. I mean, it's adapted, but... That's cool. Was I supposed to die? Like... Mael? Oops. Mael enjoys the ride. She will cherish these new memories even though she puked in the middle. I know that's like a common cliche of vomiting in rides. Does that actually happen a lot? I don't actually know. The cool guest role offers you a reward for your bravery. I mean, she was having fun, at least at first. Ah, okay, so everyone gets the outfit. Nice. Everyone gets the esky outfit. Aw, this one has like a little skirt. That's cute. So who wants to ride? I guess Monaco? Monaco can't puke, he's a guest role. He's just holding on to it. And he's crying. Monaco enjoys the ride greatly. He thinks that he should bring Noko here. Oh, is that why he was crying? He was thinking about Noko? Wow, even he gets the esky outfit. He just got his baguette outfit. Okay, but I need you to match everyone. Hey. There's even a little esky face on the belt. How cool. Everyone's gonna be matching. Alright, it's time for the girls. Ciel, you're next. Please don't puke. Oh, look at that. She's having a blast. Ciel enjoyed the ride a lot. Alright. She handled it the best out of anyone, I think. She had the most fun. Yay. Alright, Lynn, as the leader, you may go last. Aw, seeing Lun smile always brings a smile to my face. Lun tried to enjoy the ride but kept thinking back to Expedition 50 and their giant wheel. How could they not puke all the time if that is what it felt like? That sounds very much like Lun. Speaking of, Lun has to excuse herself for a bit after the ride. It spun a little bit too much. Uh-oh. Oh, you're all so cool. Everybody skipped the line. You're all invited to my birthday then. Piece of cake. Gifted by an ancient guest troll. Here, have some cake. Okay. Everyone gets the cool esky outfit. Look at this matching... Look at the matching gang. Should give them their, like, white hair, too. Now everyone is matching. Yay! So I got a piece of cake? Piece of cake. Gifted by an ancient guest troll. I guess maybe at some point we'll reach this person's birthday party and then we can eat the cake? This is where we can get a ticket for the ride. The queue is too long. This will take forever. Huh. I feel kind of bad for skipping the line. So all these guest trolls have just been living down here, going on this ride. What a fun life you guys have down here. And then we've got more enemies. Is there maybe a flag here? And another change in music? Or am I back at the beginning? Oh. What is down here? Okay, that's a shift in tone. Why is it so creepy down here? I do want this item. Well, more than anything, I would like a flag so I can stop this very long episode. Yep. Alright, we've got a lot more left to discover. We're gonna do that in the next episode. Yeah, this place is pretty huge. What is this? Partition. Little boy with a violin and a dog. Is that young Verso? Oh, it's his partitions book. Huh. There's guest trolls on little... What do you call these in English? I don't know. Wait, are the flowers also esky? They are! Even the flowers are esky. He was really proud of that face. Like, he designed this face for his best friend, and he was like, I want to put that face everywhere. I cooked with this. Okay, let me just get back to the flag. Still a whole lot left to explore. This is a very nice way to say thank you. By Scentfall. Alright, well, I know this is kind of weird pacing. Like, we went through one ending, and then we went through all the side content, and then we went back to the other ending, and now we're doing this stuff. But I hope you guys don't mind. I hope you're still enjoying the playthrough. We've still got a few episodes left in store, I think. I'm at least going to see all the new content that is in this update, and then for the super difficult bosses in the tower and Simon, I might do that on stream just because it's gonna be a lot of repetition, and it might be a little more fun if I have you guys with me to cheer me on. So we'll see. Keep an eye on the channel. We'll see how it goes. But for now, I'm going to say thank you so much for watching. Thank you to my patrons for their support. And until next time, I had fun playing this. Hope you had fun watching it. And I will see you in the next episode for even more Clair Obscur. À la prochaine, mes amis.